Wednesday, 12th of September 2018. Express. Your favourite family back for more movie special. Downton Abbey, I'm guessing. Not that I've ever watched any one of them. Britain's top cop blasts government police pay snubs was punch on nose. And then the picture of the parasite there. Prince William. Stress of job took its toll on home life. While I was sitting in my helicopter from miles away, pulling a button, pressing a trigger, blowing innocent men, women and children up, my finger got so stressed out, it was like, what is this? Is this some sort of kind of work that I've never realised was out there in the past? And it just depressed me so much that I carried on doing it for another 3 weeks. Daily fail. Stop big films snooping on you online. Revealed how 2/3 of us are overweight and only 2 out of 53 European countries are fatter. Obesity Britain. But lose weight fast with recipes from 5 to 2 diet gurus, blah 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 blah. And on the left there, truth about Diana's most dangerous liaison. The most dangerous liaison was that with Prince Charles, because eventually they would kill her. The family would, of course. That's something else they're guilty of, isn't it? Murder, or at least ordering the murder of Diana. Star. 2.5 million lotto win fraud rap. Rashford rolls over the Swiss. Now that's different because as I had a quick browse through these before I started, one of them says Rashford goal saves shitty performance or something like that. What did you see in a bit? I forgive Roxy for trying to destroy me. After 11 years and 11 million, that's just the cops, not to mention, because the McCanns have had way more than that to defend themselves, because everyone knows that they were every way complicit with whatever happened to Maddie. Maddie cops demand more cash. But wait a minute, cops get pay the salary, and they say, right, sort this out. Now, all the cops that are investigating this have already been put to total and utter shame, apart from the fact they're all covered up by the chief inspectors who are Freemasons, by Richard D. Hall's work on Maddie. He's put about 3 videos out about it, and it absolutely blows their story to pieces. Right from the word go, where the picture that they showed you, the last picture they showed you of Maddie by the pool with a smile on her face, with the sun beating down on her, claiming that was taken the day she went missing, was a fake because it wasn't sunny on that day. In fact, 3 days previous it hadn't been sunny. The first day they got there it was sunny, which the day that photo was taken. The 3 days previous following were overcast and cloudy, so that was a fake picture. So therefore you got evidence that they are covering up a murder done by them. But check it out, check his stuff out, it's well documented. I feel sexually powerful when I walk into a room of men and they fold. I have to be careful not to abuse that. Crazy Rich Asians star Alquafania. No frills win, Rashford goal rescues England. See what I mean? One paper says it's brilliant, the other one says, well, it rescued. Speed King record haul for Jimmy Anderson. Ovarian cancer diagnosis breakthrough. The real reason Chris Evans quit the BBC. England's teachers are second bottom of the pay class. And when it comes to actually teaching, they're the bottom. Shameful treatment of Carrie Simmons. Yasmin Albiar Brown. Even our greatest tennis star can't speak out. Tens of thousands of UK jobs at risk, May told. Boss of Jaguar Land Rover warns no deal Brexit would cost UK Britain car makers 1.2 billion a year. Boris Johnson once again lashes out at the Prime Minister's Chequers plan. Right, what you've got to take from that headline, that boss of Jaguar Land Rover warns, right, is that commerce wants to have a big say in what goes off. We don't care what the people have said, what the men and women have said. We don't care. It might be bad for us. It wouldn't be, but we're going to say that because we're playing the fear game all along, as we have done from the start, and we will do to the very end of this Brexit scam. The Guardian. How to stay fit for the rest of your life. Apparently get a dog, some skates and a Walkman. Or your iPhone or your Android or whatever it is these days. The great crash could happen again. Yeah, we know. In fact, we're expecting it. Dairy food may protect the heart, study finds. Lies. The picture of Boris and co, and then underneath the headline is Jaguar chief warns may thousands of jobs at risk from your Brexit tactics. They may lose some jobs deliberately because they want to punish them as for voting to leave their dictatorship. Well, you see, Hungary wants out now. Italy's not far behind. Right-wing Hungarian PM defiant over sanction threat. Yeah, they're going to sanction him because he's saying, we're not taking no more migrants. No, borders up, go away. Oh, well, we're going to sanction you then. Oh, really, are you? That's called a dictatorship. Just like I've been telling you the EU is all along. The Times. Police catch 11-year-olds being used to sell drugs. Rising prosecutions of child cannabis dealers. Right, whoa, stop it right there. Absolute lie. Police catch 11-year-olds being used to sell drugs. Okay, I'd go with that. If they didn't follow up with rising prosecution of child cannabis dealers. Cannabis isn't a drug. It is a natural plant produced by this planet for the use and benefit of all of us, as it says in the King James Version of the Bible. All seed-bearing plants are here for you, to do with as you see fit. I may paraphrase the last bit there, but you know what I mean. Fastest wage growth in 3 years for Britain. Okay, all those out there with this fast wage growth, can you just say in the comments how your wages have increased over the past 3 years? Because I got a feeling that's a lie. And this is the good picture of someone attending Dad's funeral or something. Bogus lottery win. Boost for Checkers. Dad's Army Police. Russian War Games. Carney extends stay. England victory. The rest of it's just meaningless junk, really. The utter scum. Number 10 plan bin Checkers to bin Checkers. The Strictly bodyguard as Katie Attacker set to go free. She gets a bodyguard apparently. Exclusive. Brits Rumpy Pump. Andrew 45 finally has sex after docs build Miracle Willie, the bionic manhood. Well, in that picture he actually looks like he hasn't got a clue what he's done, and she's thinking, was that it? Okay, I'm just having a laugh. Telegraph. Greenest farmers first in line for grants. That's how they control the food industry, by giving them grants. And of course, if you don't do as they say, you don't get the grant. So you poison the food or you don't get the grant. Stars flock to see Sir Peter Hall send off, and that's out of The Good Life. I can't recall the name. Hate preacher Chowdhury to be freed from jail. Boozy Britain now Europe's third most obese country. Motorists furious at Chancellor prepares to increase fuel duty again. Have we had enough yet? No, well, we'll just keep going then. 1 in 3 graduates overqualified for their job. Idris and Saros storming their way to our shoes. Jaguar boss warns PM over Brexit job losses. More bullshit, fear, bullshit. Russia begins unprecedented war games. Now let me think. The UK has poisoned a Russian expat and then blamed Russia for it. And we all know this. It's blatantly obvious. It was such a poorly carried out thing. It's blatantly obvious. I mean, use baby wipes. If you feel there's an infection, use baby wipes because you'll be safe with them. And then Russia carries out war games. Well, I wonder why. Maybe it feels threatened by our criminal parliament. Mirror. Secret affair. Diane's obsession with married dad who dumped her. Apparently. See, now what they're doing here is they're trying to make it look like she was a bad one. That's what they're doing, because the presses are all for the royals all the time. $2.5 million lotto winner faces fake ticket fraud charge. More investigations. Britain's zombie drug epidemic, spice addicts plaguing streets are a national crisis, experts warn. And the bloke that's impersonating and has impersonated for a long time now, Paul McCartney. My sex life secrets of the Beatles. This was after. He can only tell you about what happened after he took over from the real Paul McCartney, because obviously before he doesn't know because he wasn't there. Metro. Big boss pay row lost us Chris Evans. Trust me, he's no big loss. Killing Bin Laden was maybe worst thing I did. Except he didn't kill Bin Laden because nobody did. Jimmy fastest bowler into the record books. A punch on nose over police pay. Met chief snub will hit recruitment and damage morale. All part of the plan. Financial Times. Why the next crisis is set to emerge in 2020. The next crisis is set to emerge now. British Airways will pay for a high price after attack. Detroit strive to spread its revival to all communities. Shared tastes. Putin and Xi unite over US. McDowell lays out Labour stall with vow to boost workers' rights, benefits for big economy staff, easier for unions to strike, business groups alarmed. Absolute bullshit, every single word of it.